Hello fanatics, Crazy Russian Dad here with you, and by popular demand I am sharing my parenting tips today. Yes, many parents ask me, Crazy Russian Dad, we want to be like you. Who wouldn't? I understand actually, thank you. Before we begin with the actual tips, I need to tell you that the parenting must come from a space of deep negativity. That should be your stance. If you remember nothing else from my talk today, you need to know that you need to be very negative. I have a whole other video on importance of being negative. Watch it. If you have seen it, watch it again. Because we cannot be negative enough in life. All these self-styled gurus like Deepak Chopra and Anthony Robbins and Oprah Winfrey, they all talk about the importance of being positive. Nonsense. They just want your money. You see, I'm not charging for my lessons. My content is free right here on the Facebook and YouTube. Therefore, you know it's true. All I want from you is that you be happy. And to be happy, you must be miserable and negative. You understand? That's how it works in life. Because when you're happy and positive and everything, you become lazy. You become complacent. No, you must be negative. You must be hungry. You must be feeling that you're lacking something in life, because that drives you to succeed and to be a better person and to be a better parent. It's important for you to be negative, not just for yourself, but also for your children. You want to raise your children also to be negative, both so that they're happy as children and that they can make the next generation miserable and therefore happy. About actual parenting, rule number one: never ever ever compliment your child. Never say good job. They must always feel that they're not good enough. That is the first and most important secret to success in life. Okay, never tell them, Johnny, you did a good job on this assignment. No, you say this sucks. You say that your grandfather back in, I don't know, Russia was much better and much smarter than this, okay? Like, they must feel like, what's his name? Sisyphus. You know, the Sisyphus who pushes stones up the hills? Okay, they must feel that they're that Sisyphus and you're the hill. And homework and all the other things are basically their stones that are forever, like, rolling back off the mountain. Please, people, like, don't ever say good job. Don't ever smile at your child. Okay, they must know that you're not happy with their progress, because that drives them towards like more progress. Next, guilt. Okay, guilt is very important. You know that movie Michael Douglas, Wall Street? You may have seen it. It's an old movie, but good. There is a famous line in it. If you haven't seen it, look it up, Google it, as they say. Greed is good, ladies and gentlemen, greed is good. But I say guilt is good. Okay, listen, it works for Catholics and it works for the Jews and probably others. So it's like 1.8 billion people on this planet are only happy because why? Because they have a lot of guilt. Okay, how do you make them guilty? Well, get creative, okay? If you're like me, like if you're an immigrant, okay, you put a real guilt trip on them. Give them the whole story of how in your childhood you walked to school 3 miles in the snow without shoes, up hills both ways, okay? Like give them the real story. Tell them you came from, I don't know, Russia with just 2 suitcases, and is that why I came to the new country? So that you play video games all day? So do whatever it takes. Get creative. Tell them stuff that would make them guilty. Guilt is good. The whole negativity goes with guilt. That's part of my thesis here, okay, people? Sorry, bad road here. You know, I don't live in exactly posh neighborhood, people, okay? What did you expect? Like Beverly Hills? No. You must establish your authority, okay? It's like with dogs. You must be the undisputed supreme leader of the pack. How do you establish your authority? A couple of ways. You yell, okay? You yell. Blow up over nothing and like give them a horrible speech and yell at them. Also, you must be unpredictable. Okay, say you take them to a restaurant, you lull them into a false sense of comfort, and then let's say when you order, I don't know, dessert, then you tell them, children, I have signed you up for a Russian school of mathematics. Yes, it will be very good for you. So between guilt, negativity, establishing your authority, never giving them compliments, I think you're starting to get some of my parenting tips. Okay, please try it right away. Pick one thing that you're gonna do differently tomorrow and do it. Okay, I recommend guilt. Thank you very much. I hope you're now a better parent having listened to Crazy Russian Dad. Good night.